thick black planes. They hum loud and fly very deep, close to the earth. That's war. The war as I remember it. We were continuously bombed and hid in the basement for days and nights. The earth was shaking with every explosion. I just wanted to get out of there.
It was late at night when the secret police were in front of our house and knocked on the door. They shouted at my mother and searched in our personal belongings. We were so scared. They then took my older brother with them. Until today we haven't received any news and do not know whether he is dead or still alive.
I knew something was wrong. I remember the screaming in my head, the silence in my throat, and the sickness in my stomach. I was completely frozen, paralyzed. I was unable to speak, unable to think, and unable to move. I just felt so ashamed that I couldn't tell anyone. So I started to avoid people, even my best friends. Often, I stay at home in bed. I am in such a negative mood, and I don't have the energy to do anything. I used to like writing poems, but even in this, I'm not interested any longer. I feel that I have become a burden on my family and friends.
We squatted in a small summer tent, liking everything. It was a cold, rainy winter, and we were freezing, hungry, and without any news from our beloved ones back home.
After weeks of crossing borders illegally and living in fear of being imprisoned, I didn't believe anymore in making it to a safer place alive. I dragged myself out of nightmares all night long and find no relief in waking. But I'm afraid of falling asleep again. Via internet search, I came across Ilajnafsy. For 6 weeks, I wrote letters to my personal online therapist. Through a secure account, we are in contact with each other, free of charge.
It's easier for me to write about what has happened than to speak about it. Now I feel heard and better understood.
I knew it would be hard to write about what happened. I was afraid. From the moment I registered, I knew that I would finally have to face it. I was surprised that even though I have never met my therapist personally, this worked out.
What has happened to you cannot be changed.
The way you deal with it can be changed.
Get in contact with us.
Write us.
From anywhere around the world.
Free of charge.
Trauma and depression therapy.
Ilajnafsy online.